Welcome to the kind of college football matchup that so often produces an upset. A team ranked in the top 25, but going on the road into a revved-up environment. Welcome to Durham, North Carolina, Brooks Field at Wallace Wade Stadium, home of the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on another team from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Blue Devils will kick this deep to start us off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Yellow Jackets offense is up first today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Looks right for a quick completion. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's King. Looking to scramble. Crosses the 35. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down.
Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line, and he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Blue Devils offense takes the field, the first chance we've had to see them today. And, Kirk, this offense relies on a reliable running back who's certainly been able to step up and make plays when needed.
Yeah, and, Chris, I think the thing that stood out to me in our production meeting yesterday talking to the coaches is this guy does the little things. It's probably why they give him the opportunity, whether it's pass protection, good job of being able to run and get tough yards in those short yardage situations, just a complete back.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. No huddle here for the offense.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
1st and goal, handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
Chris, that's what I love about with this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Fights through a tackle.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Pulls it in. It's Haynes. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. To throw, it's King. Making people miss. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is complete to the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw again. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. 1st down here for this offense. They'll try the right here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. And the Blue Devils will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Movement here from the tight end.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
On 1st down, it's play action. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Caught behind the line. It's Patterson. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. They connect for 6. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Return Return starts from inside the 5. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Gonna run it. It's Moore. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Backed up second and long at the 17. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get...
Who's in the clear? Inside the 20. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The call is a quarterback sneak. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. The Blue Devils come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Try to convert with a sneak. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Taylor. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go.
Here he goes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught near the sticks. It's King. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Blue Devils have first and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
And the quarterback will just sneak it here. The Blue Devils will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. The quarterback will just sneak it now. Touchdown, Duke. This offense really clicking.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? And he's hit just before the throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Dropping back, it's King. Caught, he's wide open, look out. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there.
Boy, this is outstanding by this offense. Third down conversion. The wideout sells that he's going to go downfield, turns and breaks back to the quarterback, sees the quarterback's eyes, and he puts the football right on his numbers. Very nice third down conversion on the curl.
Running through the tackle.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Just flings it out of bounds and the pass rush closing in. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
That's reeled in. It's King. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. Caught over the middle. It's Anthony. Touchdown, Blue Devils. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking downfield, it's King. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. No press here. The defense backing away. It's an out route. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Patterson. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's reeled in. It's Stockton.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, this is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Scanning the field. It's King. Catch made on the left side. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on fourth down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
It's a shotgun run call. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here's the second down play. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these third downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on fourth down?
Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's King. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. And the Blue Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They mix it up with a run. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. The offense going with the hurry up. There's the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Blue Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. With the catch, it's Brown. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And the extra point was up and good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Dropping back. It's King. Pressure is coming. Finds an open target on the left side. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. The offense really clicking here. First down, why not keep it on the ground? Stop right there at the line, no gain. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Blue Devils offense heads back out onto the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Ball handed off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Catch made on the out route. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
This quarterback has been in rhythm the entire game, and Chris, with this pass, he's got now over 400 yards on the afternoon. What a day.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. It's an out route, the catch made, and it's good for a 1st down to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Important 2nd down play coming up. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Back to pass. It's King. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Looking to throw yet again. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. And the Yellow Jackets moving quickly down the field here. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Patterson. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Blue Devils hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. Do you think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest?
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. And he's back to throw again on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Grab near the sticks. It's King. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead, they give up the first down. So the clock will continue.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Dropping back. It's King. Snags the quick throw. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Second down, looking to throw it. And this pass is on target. Caught. Good enough for first down yardage. The Yellow Jackets looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
Grab down the middle. It's Patterson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Stockton. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. And the Yellow Jackets will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to chuck it again. Caught over the middle. It's Patterson.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. To throw, it's King. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. The quarterback takes it in himself.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Haynes. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Back to pass. It's King. Receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. They were not going to catch him that time.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
Looking to throw here. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now the kick is wrapped up by the hands team, and that should be enough to secure the victory. They can kneel down and get out of here with a W. Blue Devils offense heads back out onto the field now. Under a minute to play here, the obvious tactic, just take a knee and see this game out. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
All right, big chunk play to pick up the first down. Now, don't get me wrong, he went out of bounds, but by getting that first down, new set of downs, continue to milk that clock and try to get this win.
The Blue Devils trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Blue Devils. This offense is still clicking.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. To throw, it's King. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. This is the kind of result, Kirk, that's going to shake up the rankings. But more importantly, it's a team that felt unrespected, unloved. They came out here, pulled together, and made a very strong statement to the world.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think there's a combination of things. I think the unranked team, like you said, they came in with the eye of the tiger. They were locked in and ready to go. And I think the favorite, they just didn't respect their opponent. And when you do that in college football, you're going to get exposed.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.